When people are released from jail, they have the responsibility to appear in court. But some of these people choose to go on the run.
They go back home to mommy.
And that is when these guys come into the picture. So sit back and listen to the Off the Hook podcast with Chad and Rob.
Very fine people on both sides.
These are real stories, but the names have been changed.
Down. What's up, everybody? Rob here.
Chad here. What is up?
Oh man, dude. All right. So, how'd you like the picture at the beginning?
Oh, I didn't. I failed to. I saw you. Did you put that up?
Yeah. It was the eagle clone on the thing.
Awesome. I'm glad you put that one up.
Oh yeah, I did.
I had a good time watching the Olympics this year.
I've watched a little bit too. It's pretty cool.
The curling I watched. I like that. I still don't know all the rules, to that, but I really liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I think Italy did a pretty good job so far.
Well, it's over.
Yeah.
So far it's over.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
I think they did a good job with it.
Yeah,
with the Winter Olympics.
But the main story.
Oh, dude. All right. So the main story.
So let me talk about this tweet real quick that Justin Trudeau put out.
USA, baby.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
You go ahead and talk amongst yourselves.
So the USA, if you live under a rock and don't know this yet, but the USA got gold in hockey, and we put a smackdown on the Canadians, baby. And it was so good. And I've got a couple clips I'm gonna pull up here, but you go ahead there, Chad.
So Justin Trudeau tweeted February 20th, 2025. You can't take our country, and you can't take our game. Well, to quote Bon Jovi, halfway there.
We gotcha. But you know what,
Justin, it's so sad, buddy. I hate it for you. Not really.
But do you know what my favorite part of the celebration was? There's two parts. They're equally good.
Yeah.
But I gotta play this for us and let everybody see at home because it's
Cash Patel in the locker room.
Yeah. My favorite part is what they're singing to. Uh-oh. I have no idea what the hell happened there.
Yeah. That's awesome, though.
Yeah. Awesome. I'm glad they got that. I hate that happened. Like what happened? Like. They were celebrating, and Toby Keith was playing, and like Toby Keith is smiling right now. Had to be. But here's another one. So after the win, Jack Hughes. Huge. He did an interview with NBC, and it makes you be proud that you're American. So I wanted to play that. Here we go. If our internet will work, today would be nice.
You might want to silence that and cue it up whenever it decides to pop up, because evidently we've got an issue, and I see there's some people out there working, so it might be there.
Jack Hughes with the golden goal. Moments ago, he chatted with Catherine.
I'm getting zero.
Jack, the first gold medal for the United States in 46 years, and you delivered
All
it.
right,
Can you just...
so let's move on.
Well, it blows.
So anyway, he gave the interview, and he said, I am so proud to be an American.
Yep.
This is about America and my teammates. And dude lost his teeth. And it's awesome.
There won't no liberal shit going, well, I don't stand for America's values, but I'm an American patriot. No, he didn't say none of that. He's like, you know what? I'm just glad to be an American. This is a good team, blah, blah. It was all positive stuff. And somebody, somewhere, some in the media is going to turn it around to make him look like he's racist or something.
I'm sure they're working on it right now. But
they're having meetings.
This was a great clip. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it to go, but I'm sure a lot of you saw it in the news. But it was really cool to see All-American guy.
Yeah, it is.
That won.
Really hate that it did. I don't know what the
very awesome ending to that. In overtime.
Yep.
Just that was awesome.
Yeah, man.
46 years since the last 1980.
It made you, like I said, you're proud to be an American. You're happy. You're rooting for your home country.
Did you watch the medal ceremony when they were handing out the medals after that?
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
So they have them all lined up, and Canada got first because they got silver, and they're handing each one their medal and putting it on their neck. It looked like they were gonna kill somebody. They were so mad looking.
Oh, somebody.
But I was talking to my buddies in Texas this morning. Like one of them texted me and said, he goes, if Canada would have become the 51st state, they would be wearing gold now. That's pretty cool.
Oh, I love it. So on to other news. Did you see? I didn't see it. I just saw the after report for it. How Tyler Reddick won NASCAR again. Michael Jordan's team.
Okay.
So they won a second time in a row. He just won the Daytona 500 and he won in Atlanta yesterday, which is it's pretty wild. Michael Jordan's what he did for basketball then versus what he's doing for NASCAR now. It's kind of weird. But did you see that thing where he's like grabbing some little kid's butt or something?
I didn't see any of that.
Man, I don't know, man. I think all these politicians are sick.
Who did that?
Michael Jordan. There was a video of him like pinching the little boy's butt, from Daytona 500.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I didn't see it. Don't know the context of what happened, but
I know you can't even talk anymore, without maybe butt hurt. Oh, bro. All right, so moving on from sports, getting into what the hell's going on in Mexico right now, man.
Yeah.
Man, you see that? Dude, so, all right. So, El Mencho is his name. He is a cartel leader for the biggest cartel in Mexico for fentanyl trafficking. So, Tad's over there, working a bond, I think.
We had 2 calls. You never know when. We have to always be available.
So, El Mencho, whatever you want to call him. Anyway, so I did some looking into him before the show here, and come to find out that a long time ago he came to the U.S., got caught on some drug charges, got deported back to Mexico. When he got deported back to Mexico, he started his own cartel.
So he's an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur, yeah. And he is he was the lead cartel boss. So they were, they trafficked fentanyl back and forth from Mexico to the U.S. So evidently the U.S. had a hand in this of him being killed. They told the Mexican military, hey, he's right here, man, if you want to get him.
Nice.
And they got him. Nice. So they took him out. So I think Mexico is actually is working with us to if they're smart, they would.
Absolutely.
To get rid of this. Now there's tourists stuck in
Cancun.
Yeah. Don't go to Mexico, okay? It's not cool to go right now. But people the U.S. citizens have been told to hunker down, don't go nowhere, don't come out, be careful, all that stuff. You know what?
There was video yesterday of people just tourists out and about, and there's freaking things blowing up on fire and stuff, and they're over there oh, look at that, like it's not going to affect them. It's stupid tourists, man. I mean, I wouldn't be there right now.
Yeah, no, it's pretty bad, man. I'm pretty I'm glad I ain't down there. That's for damn sure. And also on another note, did you see what's going on in Iran right now? I haven't been keeping up with it much.
I heard a few things that
We have some aircraft carriers and some boats off the coast, and things are heating up over there. So
I think approximately 5% of our oil comes from there. Not very much, but it will affect China a lot more than us.
right.
And that Strait of Hormuz, that is where ships are going.
Yeah, come in and out of.
Yeah. So it's possible that Iran's going to get dealt with if they don't.
Man, I'm ready for something just to happen. Like get it over with. Like get rid of the dude, regime change, whatever. Let's get rid of the radicals.
They can't have nuclear.
Yeah. Well, we just blew them up. Now they're trying to I don't understand it. Like you get it's like the bully, all right? You get beat up, right? And you keep coming back for more. I don't get it. I don't get it. The man, Trump, he's not playing around. He means business.
Right. Well, it's not Iran. I don't think is such the issue. It's the others that come with Iran.
Yeah.
Like I said, China's oil is going to be affected.
I wonder if any other countries.
I think they get. I think it's like 20% of their oil comes from there, so it would affect them.
I know some came from Venezuela,
and
it was sanctioned.
Right.
So, it's going to be interesting to see what unfolds over there especially after we already blew them up one time and took care of them. So,
right.
I don't know, man. It's pretty wild.
Right.
Man. Other than that, man, the weather here, man, it's kind of been. It was nice, and then all of a sudden it turned cold for the past few days. I'm kind of hoping it warms up, and I'm hoping we're back to some warmer weather this week. I think we're supposed to be anyway. Chad.
Yep. Sorry.
Yep. ADD over there.
No, it's actually information that pertains to us that we need to address as soon as this is over. Anyway.
Oh, dude, I got some sponsor stuff that I can show you here.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. So the sponsors for the event that's going on, we got to give you a big shout out and say thank you for everybody for doing it. So here you go. All right, off the hook bell bonding, of course. Then we got the NCBAA. Thank you for always having our back. We got Pink Monkey, electronic monitoring. Thank you very much for your sponsorship.
NABO.
Yes, National Association of Bail Agents. Michelle up there, they've done a really good job in this bail reform.
Yep.
Guitar pickers. Thank you, Jason.
Local guys.
Yep. Thank
Appreciate
you, Jason and Adam. Thank you.
Momentum
Distillery, baby. He's been here for a long time. He's done some good stuff here in town, and I'm glad to see him sponsoring us. And Gross Law Group, thank you very much for helping us out. And we should have more coming.
Yep.
Eventually for sponsorships.
All right.
Now let's get into our story. Our story of the week.
This was on Benny.
Benny, a fat guy in the fat guy in Leland.
So yeah, Benny. God, what was it that I cannot recall what it was that he just didn't show up, and I forget what his charge was. Do you remember?
You know what? I think we bonded him out of Brunswick County.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I want to say it was larceny. It was some type of larceny,
maybe something that sounds about right.
Yeah, it wasn't a huge bond. It was like a $5,000 bond.
Yeah, it wasn't huge, but still. Yeah. So Benny, country guy, pickup driving.
Oh, yeah.
Good old boy that and they're not the easiest to find because they can go back in these backwoods and you ain't never gonna find them.
Yep. I mean, I think he was like a Locklear or an Oxidine or something from the area.
If you're from North Carolina, you know what we're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. That for that particular area of this state, these names are prevalent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something like that. So we were able to find his social media.
Of course.
And we started with that. We started watching that kind of things that he was into. He was into hunting, the typical redneck stuff.
Yeah, man,
for this
hunting,
area.
fishing, and living every day.
And, his truck and, how he could add more shit on it.
Everything that
Dog box and, everything else.
Everything AutoZone has to offer.
Everything AutoZone has to offer. I love saying that. You can always tell, when they're riding down there, they got everything to the windshield wipers that are shiny.
Oh yeah, the handles
have been changed.
Yeah.
Everything that only costs a couple bucks to do that is
little decals that you can add on
upgrades their ride.
Yeah. Probably has about 100 stickers on the back of the truck on the window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we watched his social media for a while. Found his inner circle of people. Found out who he was close to. Watched them. Watched for pictures through their pages of anything with him. Eventually, we had something that I thought would work, and he was putting out there about a raffle. It was like a turkey shoot.
Yeah, it was
something like that, where he was selling tickets to something.
And of course, what do we do?
So I was like, "Hey, Rob, why don't we get our fake girl to talk with this guy, become friends with him, and lead up to, hey, we'll get some tickets from you."
Yeah. No,
so it took a while because you got to build that. You can't go straight into it. It's just kind of random that some pretty girl, sends you a message and becomes your friend on Facebook, and then it takes a while. So we slowly built up to that, and then we eventually said, oh, I see you got the the raffle going on next week. How much are tickets? I think my aunt and uncle want to get some tickets, and I'll get one. And so he's looking at a potential sale for his raffle.
Yeah. Now, but he's also thinking, she's a hot girl.
Well, but we didn't have to say that. That was assumed.
Oh no, he is because he's
thinking that, but I'm saying
he's making comments hitting on. Yeah. He's hitting on her. And of course, we take that to our advantage. We flirt back or whatever. Our girl flirts back.
Well, she worked at a little fast food, not a fast food, like a little diner.
Yeah.
In a place in the town outside of here, and we said we basically communicated with him and said, "Oh, I work at the diner. If you want to come by, I'll pay for the tickets and stuff like that." So he's like, "Sure. How about I'll come by tomorrow around, what was it, just before lunch or something like that, And so he's messaging and, "Yeah, I'm at work, come on by." So we ride through the parking lot next to a grocery store, and it's one of those little strip malls, and there's a bunch of cars, and we sit and wait, and finally we see the pickup truck that we've been waiting on.
Oh yeah. And now, all right, so let me explain to you. So we're in a parking lot.
Yeah.
And he's backed up into a spot, but he's got cars behind him.
Yeah.
So he can pull straight out.
But he can't back up.
But he can't back up. So we're like, hey, we're gonna have to block him in,
right,
and get out and just yank him.
Yep.
That's the plan. Of course, not every plan, not everything goes as planned, all the time.
Yeah, it's a risk. I mean, how bad is his charges? How bad is this guy? It wasn't that bad. It's not like he's facing, years in prison. So the likelihood that he's going to ram anything was pretty low.
Right.
You know?
So, of course, he backs in his spot, and we're coming around, and he's texting and going, "Hey, I'm here, sweetheart. I'm here, baby. I'm going to come do some lunch." So we got to make a move. So we come around, and we pull right in front of him, and we stop, and we get out, and we run to the passenger side of the truck. You can't see nothing because his windows were real tinted.
Right. He had the real tinted windows. I remember he had the the Drake symbol on the back.
Yeah.
That's like the international
Ducks Unlimited
symbol of I hunt down here.
Yeah.
So that it should tell you that dude's probably got a rifle or something in there in his truck that you can't see.
And I think he had a shotgun in the back seat.
Yeah, I think he did.
Yep.
But they pretty much carry one around here everywhere.
Pretty much.
So
I know I do.
Yeah, we knew that would be happening. But got dude out of the truck, and he's freaking out. He doesn't really know what's going on just yet.
No. We get him in handcuffs, and we're sitting there talking to him. He's real cool.
Yeah, he was
real cool. He's not fighting. He's not doing anything.
He knew that he missed, and he just didn't want to take care of it.
And get this. So Chad, I gotta tell you this. Chad goes, what are you doing here, man? He goes, man, I'm here waiting on old girl. She's gonna buy some raffle tickets from him, eat some lunch with her. Gonna hook up with her. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, and then Chad goes, what kind of raffle tickets you got there?
What can you win, man?
What can you win? He's like, oh, you can win a gun, you can win this, you can win that. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, Chad, you want to buy some raffle tickets? Chad goes, it
wasn't a complete loss for the guy, man.
No,
he still sold some tickets.
We bought raffle tickets and took him to jail.
Right.
At the same time.
Well, it is what it is, and he knew, that it was over. You know? So it was good for everybody. It turned out all right. We're still friends.
Yeah. No, I think who is it? Tommy that bonded him out.
Yeah, we actually told another bondsman, like, he's not that bad of a guy. He just don't want to take care of his business.
If he misses,
hopefully now he does, but if he misses, we'll help you.
Yeah, we'll help you put your hands on it.
Right. So it all worked out good.
Yeah, I think he took care of everything though.
Yeah, that one was pretty simple. Just took some time to do a little social media stalking and
lure him in.
Yeah.
Dudes are stupid.
Yeah, man. I just saw what was it? Harris Jr. Guy just put on Facebook. I shared it on my page about this guy that Fayetteville, North Carolina, that just
got out and shot a dude.
One of them guys with the baggy pants hanging down and got out, and brothers just
pop.
Apartment complex just laid out.
And people out there, like, I don't get it. I honestly, every time I see something like this, I think of, like, how were you raised? You didn't have, I don't think these people had, the people that do this, I don't think they had the people there to guide them as they were growing up. And when they have an attitude, they would, they didn't have somebody to correct them.
Right.
As they're getting older. And they didn't have
they leave it up to the judicial system to correct them. Unfortunately, that's where they get their knowledge from later in life is jails.
Right.
And, it's sad. But yeah, that's where it starts. And I
agree. I think you agree with me. It all starts from day one when that child's born. You need to be there. You need to teach them what's right from wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you wouldn't have a lot of the crap that you would have today. And it's got to do with parenting.
How do you explain liberals?
I don't know. That was another, that was that question. You remember I asked you that this morning?
So now we're talking about, not a far transition. Speaking of trans.
Okay.
The trans people.
Right.
Like, so that's one thing we didn't talk about was the guy who went on Mar-a-Lago. That didn't get a lot of airtime.
It didn't. It's weird.
So that guy was from North Carolina.
Yeah.
We don't claim him, but evidently he was a trans person.
Yeah.
From a photo that I saw online. I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on that. But this guy brought a shotgun on Mar-a-Lago.
What's wrong with people?
What do you think's going to happen? But none of the networks really aired it.
It's because it's a trans liberal that, it's another one, another notch in the belt for them.
So far in 2026, the trans are leading as far as the shooters.
Hey, it's a mental health issue.
It is. And I think it should be addressed as soon as someone wants to claim that they are.
It's ma'am.
I mean, look at the ones that have that one dude was, pretty big dude wearing lipstick and long hair and shot his kids and what was that, a hockey game?
I don't know. It's weird. Like I saw one at jail the other day when I was writing a bond.
Yeah.
He wasn't like it. I don't know what you call it.
We don't know
Anyway,
what to call them.
it was
Until we can figure it out.
It was out front, had its hair pulled back in a ponytail, and had a 5 o'clock shadow. Evidently, just got out of jail. And
Guys, that's not a good look, by the way.
No.
Ponytails on a dude that are all like a bun. You look like somebody's grandma with a 5 o'clock shadow. Don't do that.
Like a little Japanese samurai.
Yeah, like you're samurai or something. You're not. You're not.
Oh,
Don't do that.
It's a bitch biscuit.
Bitch biscuit.
That's what my dad calls it.
Absolutely. It's a good term for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Stop doing that, guys with skinny jeans.
I can't even grow hair. I'm bald as hell.
They should have theirs revoked.
Yes.
For doing that.
Oh.
Guys, you're doing it to yourselves.
All right, so before the show, I was asking you, because I was seeing some reaction from the hockey team, kind of going back to the hockey team on this, how the liberals were just kind of like irritable about America. And there was some guy, I don't know who it was talking about, only because I'm wearing the colors of red, white, and blue doesn't mean I agree with this and that, the other. And they're just not happy.
They never will be.
And I'm like, all right, can you shut up for 1 minute? Like, nobody cares about, like, what your beliefs are. Like, we're tired of hearing it. Just say, hey, look, I won the gold. A lot of effort has been put into this. A lot of work, a lot of teamwork. It's been done. Thank you. I'm glad to be part of America. Not every country is perfect. I'm like, these liberals, so when they can bitch and bitch and bitch, but they have no solutions.
Mm. Yeah. I heard something a little off subject. I mean, but I told you I listened to Steven Crowder's his podcast, and the Canadians, once again, weird things that happen up there. So have you heard of assisted suicides in Canada?
Oh, I have.
So I heard on Steven's show today, I was coming to the office, he played a clip of a 26-year-old that he basically applied for assisted suicide there.
Yeah.
And he basically said that he had diabetes and he was suffering from, they have long periods of darkness.
Right.
So he was getting the winter blues and he was depressed. And he wrote that down as, they want to know why you want this done. And evidently he qualified for the suicide program there. And they literally, they were saying that they call people that are in the hospital that are older and will call and, say, hey, you've got this option. It's like they're selling a way out.
Pushing it.
They're a way out. They're selling it.
And
it's,
there's a lot of people like to play God, and I'm not down with that.
Well, I just think it's horrible that, they do that. Allowing people to take their own lives like that. Or encouraging it.
Yeah.
Anyway, just an observation.
Well,
I didn't know about that, honestly, until this morning.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was real.
I mean, I've heard about it, but I haven't really looked into it. So anyway, so that was a story. Oh, Benny.
Yeah.
Oh, Benny with the raffle tickets.
Short, sweet, but yeah, that was we wrapped that one up in a few days.
Yep.
About a week or so, something like that.
Right on. Well, let's tell everybody about the event.
Yeah.
One more time. If you look below here, if you're on YouTube, you can look down below and get the link that takes you to tickets to go see Dog and Leland. Doing a lot of podcasts, Q&A. Going to have some refreshments there, and you can meet them, shake their hands, take pictures, talk to them, and listen to some good music too at the very end. So come check us out. So until then,
I'm Chad.
I'm Rob. We'll talk to you later.
See you.
You've been listening to Off the Hook with Chad and Rob. We hope you've enjoyed the show. Make sure to like, rate, and review. And be sure to follow us for notifications for another exciting episode. But in the meantime, you can go to our website at www.offthehookbail.com to see more. So until next time, stay out of trouble, or it'll be you that needs to get off the hook. See you soon.